When Hande Erçel steps onto the red carpet, it's already an event. But when Barış Arduç joins her, it ignites real fireworks in the hearts of fans. That's exactly what happened at the recent premiere in Cologne. The grand screening of the series Remember Love didn't just gather all lovers of Turkish dramas. It etched itself into memory as a cultural explosion. It was as if the entire world of Turkish show business converged at one point. Under the flashes of cameras, in the glow of dresses, and in the sparkling eyes of the audience, Hande dazzled in an exquisite, elegant gown, refinement and grace worthy of the covers of top magazines. Barış opted for a restrained yet impeccably tailored suit. This couple didn't just look flawless, sparks literally flew between them. The glances, the smiles, the way they stood close together, every gesture seemed to affirm that the magic of on-screen chemistry exists off-screen as well. Conversations about a possible romance reignited with renewed vigor, as such things can't be hidden even behind the most expensive clothing. The song playing in the hall seemed to be singing about them. Each frame felt like a scene from a new film, and every pause was a moment that made you want to hold your breath. The audience, journalists, and producers were all spellbound. Meanwhile, social media was ablaze with excitement. Photos, clips, and snippets from the red carpet quickly went viral, especially after memories of their first collaboration on Netflix, Rüya Gibi, surfaced, where they also starred together. The public had fallen in love with them back then, and now that love has only grown stronger. The success of their first collaboration launched the duo onto a grand cinematic path. And now, Disney Plus. The series Remember Love has become their second joint project, and insider information suggests a third is already in the works. Moreover, this one is for an international platform. Behind the scenes, producers admit that letting go of such energy would be a crime. When two stars create such synergy and draw millions of views, the choice is clear. Keep filming, and film some more. The market quickly responds to surges in popularity. And right now, everything is at its peak. Ratings are climbing, social media is buzzing, and even skeptics acknowledge that this is a duo to watch. Furthermore, despite the lack of official statements about a romantic relationship, every public appearance only fuels the interest. The industry, which thrives on attention, craves new stories. And who can provide more stories than Hande and Barış, together both on screen and off? If we recall how such duets were perceived in the past, we can now say that the audience has become even more demanding. It's no longer enough to just have a beautiful picture. They crave genuine emotions, chemistry, and a real story. And that's exactly what these two provide. They don't just act out their feelings, they live them. Perhaps that's why neither fans nor directors want to let them go. What do you think? Can such attraction be coincidental? Or are we truly witnessing the birth of a new great couple on the Turkish screen? Regardless, one thing is clear. We want to keep an eye on Hande and Barış. Not because it's trendy, but because what we see is real. While some are on vacation, others are making their dreams come true. Afra Saraçoğlu has not only wrapped up one of the most talked about projects of recent years. Kingfisher has become her personal breakthrough, a moment when the actress transformed from a talented girl into a generational icon. The final scenes of the series have barely faded from viewers' memories, and she has already taken the next step, heading to boardroom. At first glance, it seems like an ordinary summer getaway. But it's anything but. During the day, she meets with agents, and at night, she attends exclusive parties by the sea. The social columns can barely keep up, reporting Afra was spotted again with a realtor. Some dismiss this as mere gossip. Others see it as an exaggeration. But eyewitnesses assert that the actress is seriously looking for an elite villa. Not a rental, but her own. A home to return to. A place where she can simply be a woman, not an actress. She's not interested in anything less than extraordinary. Afra is exploring properties in Yalikavak and Gundoan, areas where designers, producers, and artists reside, those who understand the value of tranquility. The villas she's considering start at 35 million lira. This is not a spontaneous choice nor a whim. It is a calculated decision, the result of a long journey filled with sleepless nights on set, demanding shooting schedules, contracts, rehearsals, interviews, and flights. And this is not her first step towards a personal future. Contracts with global brands, magazine covers, top spots in popularity and demand rankings. She has earned this money. She has the right to spend it not on her 100th pair of shoes, but on a home where pomegranates will bloom and jasmine will scent the mornings. A place with a fireplace and a hand-picked rug. A space, not for work, but for living. Afra has often said that television can be exhausting. The schedule is grueling. But digital projects are a whole different story. Filming for her new series is set to begin soon. And, according to reliable sources, another project is in the works. This means that her home and boardroom is not just a cozy retreat, but also a base, a personal headquarters for the next stage of her career. The dream of a home, as her close ones say, has lived within her for a long time. Not as a status symbol or an investment, but as a space of serenity. As proof to herself, I have arrived. I deserve this. And now, it seems she's closer to that dream than ever before. Perhaps very soon, we will see not only the announcement of her new project in magazine pages, but also photos of the keys to her new villa. One hopes that this will be the very house, with a view of the bay, a shady terrace, and morning rays falling on the wooden table in the garden. It is there that she will reread scripts and respond to friends' congratulations. Perhaps it is there, among the pines and the sea, that Afra Saraçoğlu will first say, I am home. When the work is done, the dream is almost within reach, and the sea calls louder than ever. Afra Saraçoğlu allows herself what she was deprived of during the filming season. Simply being young, alive, and authentic. Boardroom has given her the silence, the right encounters, and important decisions. And Greece brings the lightness. From the cozy beaches of Patmos, we receive the warmest and most vibrant footage of the actress. Who said that a true star is only about the red carpet and strict makeup? In these videos, Afra is not a drama queen or a brand ambassador. She's just a girl laughing with friends, dancing in the sun, and recording light-hearted TikTok videos. In one clip, they engage in a fun chase for their favorite drinks. Beer, tequila, espresso, martini. Each name is pronounced with that mischievous intonation that her fans adore. In another, there's an almost ironic theatrical sketch. Afra, tender and relaxed, reveling in her joy, and Yesim, the friend who does it all. She carries the bags, books the hotels, checks the boarding passes, and keeps track of the schedule. It's a standard comedy of vacation life, where the jokes are not a mask, but a reflection of warm, close friendship. And despite the playful jabs, it's clear they are genuinely happy to be together. They laugh, they goof around, they savor every moment. These photos are not staged. This is not a photo shoot where everything is measured to the centimeter. These are snapshots from real life. Sand between the toes, foam on the lips, hair tousled by the sea breeze. Afra seems to have allowed herself to shed all her roles and simply be a girl who has new filming projects, a new home, and perhaps a new chapter in her life ahead. Yes, we still don't know for sure if we will see her in the upcoming television season. She has mentioned wanting to take a break. But this pause is not emptiness, it's a gathering of energy, a breath, a summer sip of freedom to surprise us again in the fall. And it feels like this vacation is not just a getaway. It's a farewell to one Afra and a meeting with another. She didn't go to Greece just to sunbathe. She went to feel who she is without cameras, scripts, and flashes. And it seems she has understood. And we have seen it. Thank you for these moments, Afra. We hope your next post will be from the terrace of your new villa. Well, while Afra is busy planning, sunbathing, and recording TikToks, we're here, as always, gathering the most interesting updates for you. And if you don't want to miss out on which villa she'll end up in, who she'll travel with on her next vacation, and who her new on-screen partner will be, hit that subscribe button. Because the news never sleeps. Not even in boardroom. Not even in Greece. Not even with a martini in hand.